I ain't got an ass to sweat off, so that'd be like a couple ounces.
So there you go.
I'm trying to get like.
Webby, put the dog on stream. I want to see dogs.
Hey Buster. Hey, come here. No.
No. Of course, now he's like, nah, I'm good. Hey.
Hey, come here. Come here, dog. Yo, dag.
Was I the last person we were waiting on?
Yeah, there you go.
You're here, right?
You're on TV, Buster.
So,
Yep.
Eggquist, Donnie,
He's like,
and
I'm out.
Chris,
I'm out.
you guys need to name your characters on the Roll20 as soon as you...
Why do I have access to Donnie's sheet? Out of curiosity. And why is his sheet empty on both games?
Yeah, it's a blank sheet.
That's because
You had one job, Donnie. You had one
I
job.
have them built in my head. I was gonna build. I thought we were
Oh,
supposed
that's
to
a good place to have that in your head, not on paper.
I thought we were
Donnie,
doing
look.
6.
Donnie, look, I can't yell at you for this game because I'm not in control of this game. All I'm saying is that when we get done with this, we got 2 hours of Dead by Daylight, and your ass better be on here putting in some information.
It'll be done as soon as this game's over. I thought I had more time. I was literally about to get something to eat and do it.
He's like, I
Yeah,
thought I
that's
had
how
more
we-
time. I was going to Taco Bell. I was going to Taco Bell, and I was going to come home and do
I
it.
was at Subway and I left in the middle of my order. They don't even know why I left.
You're like, yeah, I want.
Yo, I want a
extra-
foot long. Never mind.
I'm out.
Steven.
I was like, nope, gotta go. Am I even accepted into this game?
Yeah, the...
Maybe.
Yo,
The,
spicy
link is on
BMT on rosemary parmesan.
Is that what you order, Webby? A spicy BMT and rosemary parmesan?
Yeah.
Rob
Subway
Chris.
anyway.
Yeah,
Now I know.
Austin, you know how to read my characters.
Actually, it was gonna
Only
be a
because they don't
turkey
have
sub with
quiz
bacon.
I was going to ask you,
Here.
Webby, what do you order from Quiznos?
Baja chicken sandwich every time. Every time.
Write
I
it
love
in
me the Baja
Facebook.
chicken.
Write it in
The
Facebook to me.
Baja
Like, spell out the
Chicken.
last name.
Well, here, I'll just adjust it real quick.
Whoops, that didn't work at all.
I'll just set something up for you to say it.
There. Here.
Oh, and Eggquist and Chris, on your all sheets. So if
Yes.
you open them up real quick, all the stuff on the right, so like your first one, your lucky feet, Eggquist. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
If you just hit the words underneath lucky.
Yeah, I just realized if I hit the bubble, it puts it in the chat now.
So Equus is lucky, huh?
Yep, I'm lucky.
Let's see how far that goes. Equus.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What weapon am I using? Warhammer here?
Hang on. Yes.
Warhammer +1, okay?
Well,
I'm
don't
gonna
tell.
Yeah, whatever.
Also, I can't see my character sheet.
I mean, we're all friends here.
We're all friends here.
But
Devin,
yeah,
I sent you
like,
that. I sent you a picture.
I know, I'm
Hang
looking
on.
right now.
my armor class
Nice.
isn't factored at all?
Yeah, hang on.
Okay.
Listen
Where are
here,
you?
Kurt. We don't have Jimmy Jones up here, right?
Yeah, none of those items down there are...
Yeah.
Hey, Webby,
so
have you ever
I-
seen this commercial? And if so, how do you remember it?
Hang on.
It better be Eagle Man. Oh, what is this?
It's equally bad as Eagle Man.
What all is happening right now? Was this a real legit commercial?
This was a real commercial, yes.
Great radio, guys. This is amazing radio.
For those of you that don't know, I showed Webby the that old Quiznos like rat or mouse ad they used.
My favorite commercial ever now. The Quiznos subs. They are toasty now. They have a pepper bar. I'm watching it again. These things. What are they? Are they mice? What the fuck? These guys are crazy. Cause they are good to us. The Quiznos subs. They are tasty. They are crunchy. Oh my god. This is the best commercial. This is the best.
Austin,
I'm
what does that
crying.
do?
Chris, Don't do anything. I'm putting them in right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crying.
It says it on there what it does, though.
It's my favorite.
They have more of them too.
With the same mice?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay, so in the description section, you're just
Matilda. No.
what they
Right,
are.
okay.
Okay. I mean, I'm sure it's not going to come up too much because there's a. Yeah. These are some high level characters.
What the fuck?
Here, you want to put the link to that commercial in the, or send the link to the.
Oh my god! My ribs hurt!
Put the link in the call chat here, and I'll put it into the.
I think hold on. I think I'm an admin. I might be able to do it.
Okay.
I need to rewatch this one just to see all the other lyrics.
Oh my god.
I think they're the Sponge Monkeys. I think is what they're called.
What the fuck? They're $1 off. Will you bring in a coupon? For hair plugs.
No, I'm not. Okay. Here, I'll post it.
Any coupon works.
Here you go. I'll post it in the call.
Oh my god.
This call.
I just like how they're very honest. It's like, you bring in any coupon works. Bring us a coupon for an oil change, we'll give you $1 off.
Webby,
Oh, yes.
what's the damage for a
There you
Warhammer?
go, man.
1d12 or 2d6?
6, I think.
I think it's, yeah, I want to say it's 2d6. Oh,
Wait, no, that's a mall. I think Warhammer's
Oh,
1d10.
oh no, Warhammer's
1d8.
Yeah, because that's
1d8 versatile 1d10.
Okay.
I
There's
think
the
the
link to that commercial.
Austin, will you when you get a chance, look at my health and make sure that's the correct number because it feels.
Thanks, Shikati.
Oh wow.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it
love
looks
that
right.
commercial.
Okay.
I read that commercial when I was a kid, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's the dumbest commercial ever."
I mean, that's low.
Is it?
No, it's low for a reason, though. I understand why now. It looks about right. Actually.
I took the standard number on everything. I didn't
Yeah.
roll anything.
Yeah, Webby, look up Quiznos Sponge Monkeys, all one word.
Alright, hold on.
If you want more.
I don't know the reason it's low, by the way, Austin.
I'll text you real quick.
Yeah,
not
Warhammer's
low,
1d8
it's
bludgeoning, versatile. They have to be proficient with martial weapons. Whew, wow.
So Johnny, Edquist, and Rob, did you guys read the thing I sent you on Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
Shikati, if you're watching the Quiznos things, pure gold is what you're watching, my friend. Pure gold.
If we're gonna put this out as a podcast later, we'll record an intro. Then I'm just gonna start.
Yep.
Everybody ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Why am I the only one on roll 20?
Everybody's on.
Maybe I should refresh my roll 20.
I need your name, Rob. Your character's name.
No, I don't see everybody.
I'll go with Nelwyn.
Nelwyn?
Yep.
Nelwyn. Alright. So, Nelwyn, Samson, you two are from the Temple of Bahamut, and you were summoned by your head priest, Alcon, who is a bronze dragonborn with a white shining stone sitting in the middle of his forehead. Next to him, you guys see this silver dragonborn. This has all already happened, pretty much. You guys will see a silver dragonborn clad in armor, and Alcon tells you that you're all needed, and there's been a lot of devil activity all over the terrace, and an ancient artifact needs to be brought back to the temple for safekeeping. Your mission is to retrieve the artifact and bring it back. After that, he pretty much introduces you to the large dragonborn, whose name is Zambar, and he tells you he's going to be accompanying you, and that there are 2 guides waiting for you near an entrance to the ruins where the artifact is inside. It's in Nelson's crevasse. So,
Alright. Well,
That sounds
Nelson has a deep
interesting.
crevasse.
do you not remember that?
I kind of do. Isn't this where like I almost died that one time? We had
Yes.
to try to jump over, and I kept falling in.
Webby almost died elbow deep in Nelson's crevasse.
It's true.
But he went face first.
So,
See,
yeah,
Ozzy.
you guys eventually get to the crevasse, make your way to where the temple are, and you see figures standing a little ways away from you, and you see one of them hand the other one a small sack as you guys start to approach. And that's you guys.
Can I use a perception check? I think.
Okay.
Perception check to see if I can tell like what might be in that
What might be in the sack?
yeah in that sack.
You're-
Would there be any way that
You can roll a perception check. You're gonna have to get pretty high to see. But these guys just look like shadowy figures.
okay?
so-
I'd still like to perceive anything I.
Yeah, go ahead.
And this is before I've introduced my character and everything. But yeah, also, being that my shield, I have the shield that I do. I get a advantage on.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. So what you do see, actually, Devin, why don't you go ahead and describe your character? These are the people you see.
Oh, we're up. We're starting. All right. Sorry. My guy is a relatively average height. Even you may even say short on the shorter side. About 5'6.5", 5'7", right around there. Wearing robes, or what appears to be like an overcloak or like a traveling robe. He has what looks to be like a walking stick or like a walking staff on his back, and yeah, just like short brown hair, kind of short brown hair. He has a scarf wrapped around. Looks like maybe like for traveling with dust and things. Like he has it pulled over his mouth a little bit, but that's about it. That's my guy.
And Webby, what do you look like?
My guy is again roughly probably about 6 feet tall, covered head to toe in plate armor, carrying a mace and a shield. Can't really tell much more of his physical features beyond that, because of the helmet that I wear.
And yeah, so that's what Samson Zambar. You see these 2 figures standing in front of these steps that lead to an archway with a closed door.
Okay.
And yeah.
So I will approach. I'll like stand before my 2 compatriots here that I've traveled with and say, "Hail and well met." Do the other 2 respond?
I would stand slightly in the robed figure and then just turn to them to address you.
You said Hail Bahamut?
No,
I
you
said,
said,
"Hail and well met."
Oh, okay. I'm like, Hail Bahamut? Like, that's a weird introduction. You walk up, Hail Bahamut. Like, what?
Hail Satan!
Is people cutting out for anybody?
That's just Webby.
Yeah.
Well,
It
you were
happened.
cutting out for me too. I thought it was just Webby.
It's this server, I think, on this.
Yeah,
Oh.
sometimes it'll
It's
just
weird.
I didn't hear anything.
It's not just you, Donnie. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
You ain't special, man. I'm sorry.
I'm
All right, so
I still love you. I still love you, though.
so he walks up, says, "Hail, well met." Hail.
Hail and well met.
Aye. You the group we waiting for?
It would appear so. I am Samson Rockbreaker. And these are my traveling companions.
So, Samson, go ahead and describe what you look like.
Samson is a 4'7" dwarf. He is clad entirely in this like kind of darkened like just steel armor. And you can't really see his face. His helmet kind of comes in around his head so much that he has just like it's like a bucket on his head, and he has a slit for his eye, slit for kind of like his nose to poke out a little bit because he's got kind of a bulbous nose, and through that you see that he has just a bushy big red beard just trailing down his chest, and a braided mustache kind of poking through the slat in the middle of his helmet. And beyond that, he just looks like a solid steel cannonball with a big, like a shield that is almost the same size as him, and a rather large warhammer that he's holding with him that gleams just ever so slightly. It looks like he takes better care of his hammer than he does his arm. He doesn't polish his armor all that much, but yeah, that's just, you know, it's the way he looks.
So he spends his spare time polishing his hammer. Got it.
Ditto.
Okay,
Just imagine you're now covered in armor. Like, only thing I see is just this like, red beard, and there's just nose sticking out. Like, you're just armor walking with a nose sticking out and a red beard. They're like, all right, yeah.
All right. Well, you see just like nose. You see about like 2 inches of mustache under his nose, and then like a kind of a thicker bottom lip, and then just big red beard trailing from underneath the helmet.
Okay.
And the other two?
Yeah, like as Samson kind of gestures back to him, you'll see them, and
Men, step forward.
all right. So who steps forward?
I mean, no one will step forward. He actually looks kind of bored almost. He's used to Samson talking, you can tell. He's actually shorter than the dwarf. He's 3'9". He's got curly red hair, and he's got like kind of a cloak on that surrounds most of his body. You can see bits and pieces of armor underneath, and he's basically like playing with daggers, like almost like juggling them, like throwing them up and catching them, walking them across his fingers. But he has a very bored expression.
And
I
then
like him.
You also see another dragonborn figure, Donnie.
Yeah, I'm still kind of hanging back, but still with you guys, like as far as I can be from you, but not with you. And I'm as pretty much the tallest dragonborn you'll ever see. I'm a silver dragonborn, but my eyes kind of look like they change between yellow and orange, kind of like flames. And I'm wearing like, I don't even know, I don't remember what armor I have. Let's say it's like heavy plate, like kind of a goldish tint, but no weapon.
Build your character sheet and keep your character in your head. Maybe you can remember what kind of armor.
No weapon. I see a giant two-handed sword. Just throwing that out there.
Is there? Well, I don't have a weapon on.
Okay.
Just throwing shade.
Hey, oh wait, Devin, I got something you can fill out.
Anytime.
All right. But yeah, massive silver dragonborn, weird colored eyes, no weapon, Webby.
Okay.
All right. Sounds legit.
Well, get a move on, I guess.
I'll look to you, and as in, I'll look to my armored companion here and go after you.
Aye, after us. And what would be your name?
I will hold up my hand
Go on then.
and I'll say, Abraham.
Abraham.
And I'm Roy.
Roy. Good names. Good, solid, strong names. And Samson will kind of just walk right past you and start to walk up the stairs.
Okay.
I'm gonna
There's
look at Roy and I'm gonna say, I like the dwarf.
I like the rogue. I don't like the dragonborn. He's tall. I don't like tall people. And then I look at you and go, "You're okay."
So yeah, you guys get to the top of the steps, and there's two big stone doors.
The lies you tell.
I would like to take a look at the. Are there any carvings or anything like that on the
Roll investigation check.
investigation?
Yeah.
I would like to make a request. I
You
want to
wanna
use
do
my
perception, but
no. I wanted to use history.
Well,
to
first,
see-
first, let's see if you can point out any of these
Okay.
simple runes.
Okay, because whenever I make, I have stone cutting as a dwarf, and
Yeah.
Whenever I make an intelligence history to the origin of stonework, I'm considered proficient in the history skill, etc., etc.
hmm
So you want me to roll investigation to see if I can
What do you
find
wanna-
the ruins first?
Well, do you want to find runes, or do you want to investigate this stonework?
I wanted to know the origin of any stonework. Let's see.
Okay. Then you can roll your history.
Okay. And I'll add I guess it's add my proficiency to the add my proficiency bonus to the check. My proficiency bonus to this check, I'm not proficient in. So
Yeah, roll it and then we'll add it to the number.
Okay.
So, what is your proficiency bonus? 5?
Yeah, 5.
So 9?
Mm-hmm.
These don't look dwarven made, but it's nicely crafted. Somebody knew what they were doing.
I'm gonna pat it and say, seems like good work. Not dwarven work, but good work nonetheless.
I will check it for traps.
Alright, investigation. You don't see any traps.
Is it in a language that any of us can understand?
What?
The
try to find
carvings
runes?
are... it seems an awful lot like there.
They're what?
It seems an awful lot like there are runes here.
Are there?
I don't know. I got this weird sense in the back of my brain that there might be some runes.
Alright, no one, as you look, you don't see any traps, but you do see runes. What languages do you speak?
I'm.
Or
It
you want
would,
me to just...
it would probably be common in Halfling. Don't they have their own language?
Yeah.
I think I only
these-
get 2. So.
Hey, a halfling. I appreciate you, Rob.
These aren't... I mean, yeah, they're not halfling.
So I'll look back at Samson. Hey, are these runes? Are they dwarven?
And I will look at
No,
what
they're
he's
not.
pointing at. No, they're not dwarven.
Mm-mm.
And I will look over at our dragonborn compatriot and say, Oi, are these Dothraki?
I'm out.
Are these Draconic?
I look. Are they?
No, they're not draconic.
No,
Boo.
they're not Dothraki.
Anybody else look at the runes? Abraham, Roy?
Yeah, I will. Do I know what they are? Or do I know what it says? I'll say that.
Let me look real quick at your sheet. You do not. You can't
Okay.
really tell.
Do
You-
I know what they are?
These are celestial.
What do they say?
They don't really say anything. They're just kind of arcane symbols that pretty much are like, well, equivalent to like stay out. Only if you're worthy, you may enter.
Noted.
I push the door open.
Nope.
It opens.
I'm glad I was muted when you made that noise.
Yeah, so as you guys open the door, you see a long hallway that leads to another door, and also pretty much you guys can see what I'm showing you, but there seems to be like a intersection where their path can go either right, left, or straight, and the straight way you see another door. So yeah.
I vote left.
Oi, come on then.
Sorry, I was typing something to you, Austin, on Facebook.
So, no, Noah's just gonna shake his head. That's the right, Samson.
Right, that's what I thought.
I'm gonna look down at the halfling and say, your dwarf friend is very gung ho, huh?
Yeah, kind of.
Alright. Just follow him.
I follow you.
As Samson turns down this hallway, he's going to see a chest at the end of it.
Right, so who's gonna open that chest?
Well, see, I don't really do chest. Like, okay, I've come this far, being a guide, by not getting involved in stuff like this. So, I mean, I'm getting paid regardless. This is really for you guys. You guys can open the chest. It's fine.
If
We can only settle this like men. And then he's gonna put his finger to his nose. Nose goes.
I touch my nose. I'm scared. I don't open chests. I don't
I
open
just
stuff.
start looking around. I don't put my finger to my nose.
I guess you're opening this chest. You go over there. Go. I start poking with my stick. Go up the chest. Go.
All right, on my way over there, I'm gonna call my weapon to me, Austin.
Okay. What's it look like?
It looks like my hand catches on fire, but then the fire takes the shape of a huge halberd. It's pretty sick.
By your definition.
By any definition, I said it, so it's a thing.
Bah.
And then I just get a coward's weapon. All right, get whooped. Is that 5 foot away or 10 foot away? I guess.
Yes.
I
You're
get
5
10.
foot away.
10. All right, I want to be 10 foot away and poke
can't
it.
face my fears. I need
Okay.
room to breathe. I need to stand back a little bit.
Says the guy that didn't walk up.
That was an accident.
All right, I'll walk up and just open it. Fuck it.
Okay, I'm gonna. No, inside you see a small,
Tongue, it's a mimic. You're dead.
small
I
pouch.
bite the tongue.
The French kiss is the mimic.
Yeah, you see a small pouch in there, and it's like a black pouch and a cube that shimmers bluish,
On a
purplish.
cosmic cube.
I take the Infinity Stone.
The Tesseract.
Nah, I'll gingerly pick up the cube.
Okay, it's got a little bit of weight to it.
Is this religious?
You want to roll a religion check?
Sure. This is gonna be garbage.
Oh, you.
Wow, that took skill.
This looks like maybe it's used to build shit. I don't know.
Can I see what's going on? Like, is he within sight, or is he trying to conceal his actions?
Oh,
Oh no, I'm not concealing anything. I have it
okay.
in my hand and I turn around and just kind of throw it over my shoulder. back
Boom,
in the
that's a
box.
crit.
I don't know what you were rolling for, so
Perception.
you got to tell me what you want to roll for before you roll. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, but nah.
So what are you trying to do?
I was rolling to see what he had in his hand.
Oh, he has a
Like-
cube in his hand.
Oh, that's shiny. I like that.
I throw it over my shoulder into the chest and walk away.
Can I roll religion on it?
Yeah.
Did you take the other thing that was in there? The bag?
Nope.
Or no?
Nope, I was gonna look at you guys and say there is a pouch in there and some kind of building thing. I think you build shit with it.
I've gone to look down the other hallway, by the way.
Okay. Hang on 1 second, Webby. I got the wrong book.
Is it still open?
Yeah.
I will mage hand the items out.
Okay. Webby, it is.
That's a fancy.
Nothing religious stands out to you. You don't see any religious symbols on it.
All right.
And down the other way, Equus, you find a smaller door.
It's really short, isn't it?
Scary door.
And it's closed. It's like an iron door.
Hey, Austin, I'm gonna roll Arcana on the kid.
Okay.
How good this is gonna be? We gonna find out. 16.
It's got some magic radiating off of it. Let's see here real quick. I guess it would be kind of like abjuration magic.
Okay.
It's like 3 by 3 inches across. So.
Okay. I would just mage hand it back into its pouch and slowly carry it.
It doesn't. The pouch is a separate thing.
Oh, a separate thing? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wouldn't fit in the pouch.
Oh, okay.
Can I put my hand into the pouch?
Well, he's got them both lifted up by Mage Hand. You just grab it in it. And-
Like without trying to grab it, I'm just gonna slide my hand into the while he's holding it with mage hands.
So you'd have to like unbuckle it. It is closed, but yeah, you can do that.
It's shackle. It's like a pouch with a flip top to it.
Yeah.
Like a Deadpool pouch. Got it. So yeah, I'm like, I'm going to. Here, what else do I have on me? Not much. Is there like a stick on the ground, rock that I can pick up?
Oh, you could probably find a rock.
A rock? Okay, I'm gonna take a rock and I'm gonna like unbuckle the pouch and I'm gonna try to drop the rock in.
Oh, try to drop it into the pouch.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you unbuckle it, drop it in.
Do I hear it hit the bottom of the pouch?
No.
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 If I shake it, do I hear the there?
You grab it. You grab the pouch and shake it.
Yes.
Nope. You don't hear it.
No.
Uh,
And like, I'm just gonna look at the other two and be like, "Do you guys get if I have this?"
I'll shrug. Like I don't care.
Yeah, I already did my system.
all right. And
Alright.
Quist, yeah, you come to a door.
I'll
You got-
affix it to my belt and carry it.
No, I left.
Oh, you just left the door.
No, I left everything. I'm gone.
Back to the temple.
Come out.
All right.
Don't worry, little one. I'll protect you.
Well, you're lucky that he has no idea who you are. I do.
You think you do?
Thank you. Thank you.
Anyway, I'm gonna
Austin, check
check for traps in this door.
Okay.
Where the hell's my investigate? There we go.
Yeah, you see some. There's definitely some wards and stuff on this door. They're magical trappies.
Okay. So he'll turn. Does anybody have the? And he'll wiggle his fingers. This door's got magical traps.
So, Roy, do you do that while you have it floating in there?
Yeah, I mean, after a while of floating in the air, I will. Can I like lift it up and put it in my bag, in my pouch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just do that while it's in the air. I'll just
Okay.
pocket it while it's in the air.
When he asks if any of us have like the magical thing, and he wiggles his finger, I'm just going to my shield and my mace and shrug.
I mean, I'll walk over to the door, and after I get into what I'm doing, I'll walk over to the door. And this is token seriously bothering me. I'm facing the wrong damn way.
Hang on, I got you.
Appreciate it. I feel better now. My OCD has calmed down. Okay, so, yeah, I'll walk over to. What do you need from me on this door, sir?
He's gonna kind of shrug and point to the glowing like runes. There's
That was
magical
more of a
trap-
GM. That was more of a GM
Oh.
question. What do you need from me?
What are you trying to do?
Well, I mean, I would like to
Untrap the magical. runes
untrap the magical runes around the door. Yeah. That'd be
Now,
fun.
I do need kind of a ruling here. For magical traps, do you have to have Dispel Magic?
Maybe,
Uh,
how would you
I
rule
mean, technically, you could either do it that way or proficient in arcane and arcana. I guess you could be wise enough to know how to dispel the trap or set it off to where it won't hurt people. Like he'd be able to garner what type of trap it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you'll have to do something like that. You won't be able to just take them off, but if you want to try to set them off somehow, you can try that. But you'd have to roll an Arcana check, and we'll see.
Okay, I'll roll an Arcana check. I didn't know if you wanted me. If you want to like something specific, so I was curious. Arcana, the Arcanas. That's not wow. You did it too.
So yeah,
Nope.
you.
I just walk up, I tap with my staff. I'm like, oh, no, it's fine. good.
Yeah. You hear like a big ass boom behind the door, and the door does shake, but you guys don't take any damage.
That can only be good things.
And yeah, and the door's still closed, and you're pretty confident that you can't get it opened.
I'll try.
Since he like crit one, you're not
Alright.
gonna be able to.
Double crit one.
So essentially, we heard an explosion, heard a bunch of rubble, pretty much fall down, but on the other side of the door.
Yeah.
Going to this door.
My next plan was gonna be to, run up and hit it with my hammer. So, oh well.
Yeah. So there's another big stone door.
On we go.
Do you want to open the door?
Yeah.
I'm just like boot to door, kick it through. Let's go.
It's locked.
Oh, that hurt my knee. Oh, give me a moment. Give me. Okay,
Samson,
got it to pop.
what do I tell you all the time?
Oh, right. And I'm gonna knock on the door. Can we come in, please?
He's Noah's just gonna shake his head. Not that one. And then I'm gonna try to
right.
unlock it.
And then I'm gonna take my warhammer and I'm gonna smack it against the door and go abracadabra.
I'll walk away.
Do you really
tried
hit it
the
with your hammer?
magics.
I think your dwarf friend is onto something, and I'll also boot the door.
Yeah, he's definitely
I
on.
tried the magics.
I'm gonna back up then.
Wait, Samson, was it? That's your name?
Aye.
You carry a pretty big shield. I too carry a pretty big shield. On the count of 3, let's just slam into the door together.
I like you.
Alright, so we slam into the door.
Roll me strength checks. They can be athletics. It doesn't.
Athletics?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I'll just do a straight strength check.
I'm gonna walk back to Roy, just shaking my head, like, like I feel your pain. It looks like we have similar friends.
All right. So how do you guys do this?
Like I'm pretty sure that like since he's bigger than me, he's got his shield and he's got his, and then I've got my shield pressed up against the back of his shield, and we've like come together to form like a Power
Voltron.
Ranger battering ram.
All right. So you guys hit this door, and there's like you hear something snap like within the door, and it goes, and then falls open. And I'll say, since you have the lower one, Abraham, you do come past the door a little bit and step, and you feel a towel beneath your foot just go and sink in a little bit, and you're gonna see stuff, hear stuff actually all around this long, what looks like a bridge stranded like over just a dark abyss. Shit around it is just gonna start moving, and it's hard to see in here. But if you guys have dark vision and stuff, you can see just some gears and stuff turning like off to the right and left of it, and you'll see big old boulders just start swinging through this path.
Right, on we go, lads. We got the door, and I'm just gonna like walk forward, and just
Time it right.
All right.
step after step, just trying to walk right through it.
All right, roll me a dex save.
Dexterity save.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so you're like coming right past this one, and then another one just out of nowhere. Boom.
It knocks me back.
No, it knocks you to the side, make another dex save.
Okay. Great. Fantastic.
Okay, you manage to clamber onto the side and keep yourself from falling off the ledge, but you do take some damage.
Okay.
You take 6 bludgeoning,
6. Got it.
and let's do this real quick. Damn it.
Oh no, I might need some healing. Oh. I'm down
We
to
are-
204 hit points.
We're gonna roll initiative and go into a skills challenge.
So
Great.
where am I on the map now? Like here?
We'll see.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Austin, DMing
Yeah.
a game, and there's a skill check challenge. I never would have guessed.
Alright, there we go. I'm pretty sure I get
Advantage on initiatives.
yeah, from my shield.
Yeah, so just roll it twice if you.
Okay, so we're rolling a niche.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 14.
Oh.
Oh.
I get to reroll ones, and then I also have advantage. So 22.
Nice.
So you would take the 16 because you get advantage, so you don't have to reroll the 1. You would take the 16.
Can I take the 6 and then reroll it and do a 22?
No, it's advantage. You have to take the highest one.
Damn it!
I like your train of thought there.
I'm in. It's
Roy?
only incorrect unless if the GM catches it.
Why is mine the only one with a name?
Why do
Like,
mine does the same thing?
Yeah,
I just
Uh,
gotta grab. Why can't I find my initiative? I've done this. There it is. I've just like 1,000 times. There you go.
Okay. So, for people that haven't ever heard our podcast before, a skills challenge is characters utilize their skills to get basically meet a goal. Their goal is to get past this bridge without dying. Yeah.
It's a
So
lofty goal.
They're gonna take their skills and describe what they do and roll the skills, see if it passes. 8 successes they pass, 5 they lose, or 5 failures they lose. Can't roll the same thing as the person before you, and you can't roll the same skill twice in a row on your
In a
turn.
row, yeah.
So there you go.
What are these boulders that are? It's a giant pendulum essentially, but what are they
Yeah.
hanging from?
Maybe they're magical. Yeah. What do you need them to be hanging from something? Like
No, I wasn't sure if like they were just giant ass like ropes or chains and just swinging back and forth. Or,
We'll say
like,
some of them are swinging from chains.
others we can't see or whatever.
Yeah, others looks
Okay.
like they're just floating.
Okay.
Some are going like right to left, and some are like coming up and down the bridge.
All
It
right.
looks like a meat grinder. Got it.
Cool. So I'm up first.
Yes.
I'm just going to use my athletics because that's really the only thing I'm decent at, and try to avoid some of these. A 23.
That is a success.
Now, how far do you want me to move down the?
So you're just running. Okay. So yeah, you just take off, and we'll say you get to right there for now.
Okay.
So that's 1 success. And next up is Roy.
All right. I will.
No barking, Missy.
You know what? I'll make a perception check, and I will kind of like time them down perfectly and move in between the pendulums.
See, I thought you were gonna do insight. That would have been. I would have let you do insight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Different-
perception's fine.
different characters. Actually, insight's not a bad roll for me either, but I'll keep that in mind for next time. Ooh, an 11. That's not enough, I'm assuming.
Yeah, so you're like, okay, I got this, and you try to take off after Abraham.
It switches up on me.
Yeah, it switches up because like you're looking at the one swinging right to left, and out of nowhere, one of these things just hits you,
Oh,
and you're gonna take 12 damage, and that is a bad boy.
all
This is
right.
all blood. This is all bludgeoning damage because they're
All-
giant rocks, right?
All bludgeoning, but magical.
Okay.
Okay.
Nelwyn.
All right. So he's gonna use acrobatics to kind of like jump and spin through the boulders as they come.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So you can describe how you do that.
Yep. So he sees Roy get hit, and he kind of like jumps onto the boulder that hit Roy, jumps off of it, and like spins through 2 that are coming the other way, and then he ends up right next to Abraham.
Okay.
Abraham
Nice.
pats him on the head.
It's another success. Good job, guys. Zambar.
All right. I guess I'm just going to sprint forward.
Okay.
That'll be athletics, or right?
Athletics.
Where did that go?
Endurance.
Endurance. Oh, okay, let me find that. Be right back.
It's in 4th edition.
I know. I was teasing.
Yeah, so
I think I did it.
maybe one of these things even bumps you on your shoulder, but you just kind of push it off, and we'll say you just get a little bit further than them.
Yeah, I bite that too.
And that's another success. Next up is Samson.
So these boulders are just moving from one wall to the next wall, right? They're not like going into the wall.
They look like they're swinging. You can't even see wall.
Okay. So the platform we're walking on, just to clarify, it's like a bridge.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, so it's not like a hallway that's enclosed. Got it. All right. In that case, I'm going to walk off the edge.
You're
Um,
walking off the edge.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk off the edge because I'm gonna use my cloak of arachnida, and I can move up, down, and across vertical surfaces, and upside down along ceilings while leaving my hand free. So I'm stepping off the edge and down to the underside of this bridge. Just gonna walk.
Okay, yeah. So you get down to the other side. You guys just see Samson walk off the edge. All right, you're on the underside of the bridge.
I'm on the underside.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to use athletics to sprint as far as I can.
Okay.
All right, I used athletics last time, didn't I?
Yep.
Okay, so I can't use the same thing twice in a row. I would like to I'll do persuasion to like let them know that I'm all right, and them that's fine.
Okay. How does that get you closer to your goal, though?
Because they won't be slowed down by worrying about me walking off the edge.
All right, I'm gonna let it happen, but I want to ask this: is anybody worried about?
Not particularly. If he's just
Question.
gonna walk off the edge.
I have one question, and this determines my answer. If he dies, do I still get paid the same?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so no one cares.
I see you walk off the edge. I look to your other small halfling friend and say, "Well, he was a good dwarf, I suppose, in the time that I knew."
So yeah, you can roll your persuasion.
Okay.
Persuade me to care.
Holy shit.
All right. So you don't have advantage.
worry, lads. I'm fine.
Do you have advantage on this?
Persuasion? I don't think so.
All right. So as you say, no need to worry about this. You're like, as you're walking, you feel another clink, like you pushed in part of the, or maybe you stepped on a room. We'll say you stepped on a room, and then fire just erupts around you. So
Son of a bitch! Shite! Oh, fuck.
you take 12 fire damage, and that is another failure. All right. Next up is Abraham.
All right.
Wait, like 20 is a failure?
Yeah.
I mean,
You're full of shite, lad.
we are level like 14, so keep that in mind. I mean, higher level traps.
I am going to seeing that Roy made it through, kind of.
I'm gonna yell back up. Not fine.
Oh, yeah, Austin, question. When I got hit, did I get like knocked up here on my ass, or am I back here?
Actually, you would have got hit from the thing coming forward, so we'll say it just kind of impeded your movement.
Okay, I was curious.
I will close my eyes, and in my mind, I will pray to my God to give me the strength to make it through this and see it to the other side.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll religion.
Okay. All right. So as you close your eyes and do that, when you open them, you'll see little gold specks along this bridge start to like shimmer and dissipate out. But it kind of shows you a path to take.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
There's one.
So that is.
I don't know how far up you want me to move. I just moved my guy.
Yeah, that's cool. So you're like starting to follow this path. Next up is Roy.
Yep. It's
Roy's
me.
our boy. Roy's our boy.
I'm not gonna make anything. If I can make a saving throw, it'd be a little bit different. But all right, let's try to insight these things here. And insight this.
Try to figure out like. I mean, that is really close to what Webby kind of did, but I'll let you.
Different check.
Yeah.
Don't step on your own rules, Austin, for your stupid skill
well-
check.
It's more like a story-driven thing. I mean, you can do the same thing as Webby, but do you really want to?
It worked for him, so yes.
You can.
Yes,
you
I
can-
do.
You can more like, how do these traps work, or like, something like that.
Yeah.
He could also deduce possibly if some of these might be illusionary, just to throw us off.
Okay, yeah, I would let you do that too.
That'll work. Yeah, okay, I'm going to
All
succeed. I'm not going to succeed.
All-encompassing type thing.
I'm not going to succeed, but we'll see. Yep, 19. Not going to do it.
Yeah, so you think that one's illusionary, and as you like, oh fuck it, and you just whack, get hit again.
I'm really getting annoyed with these traps. I'm not even going to lie. I'm about to
18.
just piece this out right now.
18 more damage and
Yeah,
another.
this is why I hate skill check challenges. I really do.
Next up is Nelwyn.
All right, I'm going to use stealth to have hidden under Abraham's cloak as he went across.
Okay, I like that. I think it's funny. Phew, you don't have advantage, yeah?
Nope, but I can take a 10 on anything I have advantage on, so I will take a 27. Or, no, 25, whatever the hell I
Well,
rolled.
you don't have advantage on it.
It doesn't matter.
You just
Oh, I thought
He takes a 10 in
I can take it, anything I'm trained in, I can take a 10 if it's lower than a
Oh.
10.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so it is a 35. Or,
No, plus 15, 25, yeah.
It'd be a 25, yeah.
So, yeah, so as he's going and following these things, you actually fall out of his cloak, but quickly, like, right yourself and get back in it. So that is a success.
Okie dokie.
Zambar.
All right. I guess I'm just gonna sprint, and as one's about to hit me, I want to jump over it.
What? That would be athletics. Then
There-
you just
What would acrobatics be? Just to dodge out of the way?
kind of dodge, kind of flip, maybe
I do
There's
a pretty little. It looks like a cartwheel, but I'm doing it in the air.
aerial.
But my hands are up like I'm doing a cartwheel.
Okay.
Yeah, I do that.
Pinwheel.
Yeah, that. Yeah, I don't know anything.
It's like when you were a kid and you used to make
Acrobatic?
action
Yeah.
in the air.
All right. Yeah, you do that. You do it a couple of times.
I do it with my tail. I bounce off my tail.
All right. And that's a success.
Yes.
And we'll say you get up there with him. Next up, Samson. You just got flames in your face.
Okay, so flames on the underside of this thing. Well, I can either take the flames or I can take the, and I'll walk back up to the top side because blood's starting to rush to my head.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I want to try to intimidate the hallway. Hey, knock that shit off now.
I don't think that would.
No?
No.
No? Alright. Fine. Well then it looks like I'm moving through with interpretive dance. Performance.
Okay, I'll allow that.
Alright. Ha-sha-sha! fuck.
Yeah, you pirouette right into a fucking boulder, and then like you don't even get to start your dance. As soon as you like take the deep breath, wham! Something hits you.
18 damage.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that is that's another failure. That's 4
Right,
failures.
you go on the head. Oh.
Can I remove myself from this in altogether?
Maybe.
Like story wise, can I remove myself from this altogether? That's my question to you right now.
How many successes do we need versus failures?
You have 4 failures, 6 successes, 2 successes, 1 failure.
So we need 2 more successes, and we only a failure.
Yes, and
Yeah.
it is on Abraham.
It'll be on Abraham and Roy if Abraham passes.
That's why I'm asking if I can just bypass this altogether. Just
Nah.
peace out. I'm tired of this.
No,
Storyline wise,
I don't know what.
like if I can make me bypass this, I'm saying.
Well, when you can try something, I'll let you try it.
So Abraham, he's keeping his eyes for end of the hallway. He's going to see some sort of lever, assuming that would shut off all these traps, and he's going to use athletics to just bull rush as far as he can down the hallway, and if a boulder comes, he's just going to try to knock it out of the way. Like he's going to try to powerhouse his way through this.
Okay.
$25.
All right, you get to the lever.
Yeah.
You just, vroom, and you pull it, and you hear something changes. Roy.
All right, I pull out my scroll of fly, and I'm just going to bypass all this shit and fly away.
Okay, roll. I will let you roll athletics, acrobatics, arcana. I guess that's it. Dexterity check. I wanted to do that. Just a straight dexterity check.
I mean, I'd argue and say if I'm out of the way, I shouldn't be rolling anything.
Well, they're swinging from far. You don't even see the.
Can I fly underneath and keep going?
Yeah, but you'd have to roll the check.
Austin. There's a reason why I hate these skill check challenges, because they trash. If I do have to roll, then do I get advantage with the roll? I'm just asking.
Would depend. Yeah, I'd give you advantage because you kind of using an item, thinking outside the box.
All right.
Why didn't I get advantage?
Oh yeah, you did
didn't
use an
ask.
item. Yeah, you didn't ask.
You didn't ask. It's that simple. You didn't ask.
Shortchanged myself. Shit.
All right, so with advantage, 26.
My man.
So as he blasts,
He tricked you into doing the skill check challenge either way.
Which is dumb, but I take it because I logically shouldn't have to. But it's okay. It's okay.
What? Yeah. So after that, you guys see Roy just boom, zoom past you guys, and kind of following the same way Abraham went. You guys can get through. These guys are doing a pretty good job.
Says you.
So that's a success.
Spinning a hit dice for a second while I stand here while I wait for them
What?
to catch up.
Yeah. So y'all are gonna spend an hour right there.
Is it an hour for a short rest for hit dice?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. I thought for than that.
So you guys come to some more steps.
How much?
Right, good on you, lads. That's exactly what I would have done. I was just about to be there, so you know, smaller legs and all that.
You guys go up the steps.
Yeah.
All right. As you get up there, you will see. You'll see pretty much what you see here. Kind of a big open, ruiny area. Off to the left, you'll see another staircase going up. You'll see a couple statues placed around the room. These windows aren't really here. They're just, and then you'll see another hallway going. This right here is a hallway. Yeah. And this over here just kind of like looks out into the abyss.
I don't really know who I'm screwing with right now. Whoever's red, I'm sorry.
That's me, you fuck. Oh, you're standing on my fucking cloak.
I was literally trying to stand on top of you. If you're walking out, I'm walking out. And we trigger the trap. We all die.
Muddy fucking boots on my cloak.
You guys walk out there?
Yeah, if he does. So I
Alright.
can blame him if it fucks us up.
Alright. You guys walk out there.
Yeah, as out in the middle. And then I'm gonna walk over to one of these statues, poking at it.
Yeah, it feels like a statue.
What's this one?
A big statue of a robed figure.
You're not gonna come to life out of you.
Shakes its head. I'm just
That's good. I appreciate that.
Oh, that hurt. Alright, I was gonna go stand next to the ledge, but if I've learned anything from Austin's games, you don't stand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check and see if there's
I
anything
would like to roll
interesting in the
insight
book
on his
case.
answer.
What'd you say, Equist?
I was gonna see if there's anything interesting in the bookcase up here.
Roll me investigation.
Alright.
They look like really old, dusty books.
Huh?
If there's anything special in it, you can't really find it.
Austin, does this statue mean anything at all?
You want to roll a religion check?
God, no, but yes.
Halfling, what are you doing over here? You
I thought I was
can't read.
proficient in that. I didn't check it. Nope. That's a
No,
statue.
no. That's
Yeah.
it.
It looks like Jesus.
Wait, it's me that can't read.
Who's Jesus? Maybe when you get there, Abraham, you can roll me a perception check. So can Roy. Actually, everybody over there except Zambark. Perception check.
Oh, that's not bad. My perception's not great.
My perception is bad. Nope.
Okay. Samson, Abraham, and Roy, you guys down this hall, you will see at the end a cage, like bars. Looks like they're locking something in. And within that cage, you will see a horned winged figure just looking through the bars out at you all.
And that's from where? Up the stairs?
No, down the hallway to the...
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm just gonna wait for people to start heading up the stairs.
Okay. Anybody else going down there, Samson?
Nope.
Samson's just kind of like seeing if anyone's gonna stop.
He just, as you like get closer and closer, the thing just cocks its head at you.
Hail and well met.
It smiles a little bit and nods. What brings you to this place?
Give me a second, Austin. I have a thing. I have divine sense. And as an action, until the end of my next turn, I know the location of a celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of me that
Matilda.
is not behind total cover.
Stop.
I know
Hey!
the type of any being whose presence I sense, but not its identity.
Okay. So you got to spend a spell slot for that, yeah? Or is it your
No,
divine sense?
it's just an action. It's just divine sense.
Okay. So where do you go? Show me where you are.
Oh, I'm standing, boop, there. It's anything within 60 feet of me.
Okay.
So I think he'd be within that.
So what can you sense? Read them off to me. Actually, I'll just look at it.
Let me see here. It is any celestial, fiend, or undead.
Okay. You sense a fiend.
Okay, and
Is
this, I know
are
the
you-
location of it, so is this the fiend that I sense?
Oh, you know the location? I thought
Yeah,
you said.
I know the it's called Divine Sense. I know the celestial,
Yeah,
fiend,
that's-
or undead.
That's a fiend right there.
That's a fiend?
Yeah.
Have a great day. Take care. And I'm gonna walk away.
He says that. You'll probably be back.
Smite you later.
He just laughs at it.
I would smoosh you now, but you know how it is. Take care. And I'm gonna walk away.
Okay. So now what?
Now I'm just going up the stairs.
Head up?
I don't know
Okay.
what everybody else is doing.
So, as you guys go up these stairs, there'll be like a couple of walkways separating the stairs, and you'll see some more statues. And at the top of these stairs is another door.
As I pass the statues, I'm gonna say, "At ease, fellows. No problems here. At
Take a
ease.
look.
At ease."
And if you guys want, you can put yourself at the top of the steps. You guys can just
All right.
walk your way up there if you want.
Yeah, so we go until 7, right?
I thought it was 7, but if nobody has any objections, I'm okay to go for a little bit longer than 7.
I mean, it cuts into Dead by Daylight. I don't mind either way. That's up to them. I'm just
Well,
curious.
let's see where we get by 7, and
Yeah. All right.
so you guys get to the closed door at the top. Okay.
Where's the halfling? Oh, he's got little legs. Okay.
Yep. I will check for traps again.
Okay, roll it.
Investigation. No, 13.
You don't see any traps on this door.
No traps. Great. I'm gonna swing my warhammer at it again, or at this one. Alakazoo.
Boom! And the doors swing open. And when they swing open, down the hall you can see bright light just shining within like. So I'm gonna show you real quick. You guys see this hallway, and within the hallway, or at the end of the hallway, you will see pillars with light shining off of them, and in the middle there is some kind of object.
And yeah, there we go.
Okay, as soon as you walk in, you hear, and behind the this light of orbs, you see another door open. Well, fuck, if it'll let me. You see another door, and it'll open, and it leads out to the outside. And the rest of you, roll me perception checks.
This is not going to go well again.
Yeah, that's about what I thought.
Look, shiny stuff.
Roy,
Mm-hmm.
these statues behind you,
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden just start glowing light, and they turn up and look towards you all, and draw swords and start moving that way.
I move right about there, and then I tap Webby and Donnie's characters on the shoulders, like, and just point back, like, yeah, you got problems. We got problems, guys.
Yeah, I'll usher the other two come inside the doorway, and then I'm gonna shut the doors.
Okay, you guys get in, shut the doors.
Is there like something I can wedge? Like, are there handle things that like a wooden block would usually fall between, or?
Not really.
Whitney volunteers.
I would say you can try to make like a sleight of hand or check to try to rig it.
Yo, halfling, can you relock this door?
I can try.
I'm sorry, your name was what? Nelwyn?
No, then yes.
Okay, I just don't want to call you halfling and you get angered at me.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. You think you got it?
What's taking you lot so long?
It goes up to a 10, so it's 25 instead of 23.
Okay. Yeah. It seems pretty sturdy.
Well,
Nice.
that's the best we can do.
Yep. Hold on.
And yeah, move away from the door with the moving statues.
Let's do that.
Okay, so everybody can get in
walking to
between.
keep armored people between me on both sides. I don't like it.
Everybody can get up to. Hang on, don't move anymore, Samson. Everybody can get up to Samson. Nobody can be past him. But yeah,
Fine. He's an armored guy. I'm not going past him. I'm staying right here.
I'm just pretty sketchy about this door still.
So we did
Good
it.
point.
We saw the statues moving, right?
yes.
Before we do any type of initiative, do I have time to drink a potion?
Yeah.
I will drink my potion of enlarge, please.
Okay. Take that off your inventory. You know what it does and everything.
Yep.
Potion of insight.
Oh,
Insight.
Insight.
Oh.
Enzite,
Can I-
Viagra,
Yeah, I got you.
Potion of
Penis
Cialis.
joke.
Go.
It's a penis joke. Later.
Cialis.
So what's this look like, Webby?
So ultimately, I down this potion,
Nice, Dave.
and everything on me just starts to swell and become larger and larger and larger, and I become. Let me just double check for reference sake.
You have two of those. You're going to be both and become huge.
Large. I double in size. My weight is multiplied by 8. And I have advantage on strength checks and saving throws, and I do a little bit of extra damage. So just everything on me just gets bigger and bigger and bigger until I'm doubled in size.
Okay. And as you guys walk up and he drinks his potion and grow, you guys will see these things start to pulse some more.
Also, is this like a sheer cliff on each side of us?
This is actually walled in.
Okay.
Okay.
And you guys can roll initiative, and everything you do from here on out is going to be an initiative. So
Hey, 21.
ooh,
Bah.
Abraham.
I didn't click on myself, but that's okay. Bam.
Yeah, I didn't click on myself either. I roll again, right?
No.
Nope.
That's not how it
Damn
works.
No one.
Tried. Tried, man.
Okay.
You tried, man.
No one. You're supposed to be 17, right?
Yeah, change it to a 17, bro. There you go.
All right. So what do you guys do, Abraham?
I'm just going to kind of turn myself so to my left are these weird pillars, and to my right is the door, and I'm just going to raise my shield and my mace. I'm going to wait because I don't know which way I need to go first.
Okay. Roy.
I'm doing basically the same thing. I'm going to hold my action until something actually happens that I need to react to.
What action are you holding?
Actually, you know what? Hold on. I will. That's only a minute. I'm going to ready my mirror image.
Okay. For what? If those things get in, or
If something that I have to react to comes into the room.
okay.
As right now, there's nothing.
Like
to
if an
react to.
enemy is
Yes, like if I see an enemy come into the room or something, then I will mirror image. But right now, it's like I have nothing to react to.
Okay, Samson.
It's this wall.
Samson is gonna carry on forward and try to knock.
Try to knock down one of the pillars.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get up there and roll it.
What would you like me to roll, sir?
An attack. If you just want to get one.
Okay. So I'm gonna. Could I lay my shoulder into it and try to shove it over?
Yeah, that would be a strength check.
Could I do athletics?
Sure.
Okay.
Or domino effect.
Okay, so you just fucking plow your shoulder into this thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's solid. Not moving at all. It doesn't even have
Well
like
shaped.
it doesn't even have a scuff. But like, I mean, it doesn't hurt you or anything when you touch it.
Good news. We can't push them over.
Nelwyn. What do you
Noted.
do? No.
I'm gonna move up and try to see what's in between the pillars, like what's in the
Okay.
little in the center.
Yeah, you get up there and you see a shard with a rune in the middle of it.
All right, I will attempt to go get the shard.
All right, so it'll be like your move and your action to like double move to get in there, but you can get up right next to it.
Okay.
So yeah, you're right next to it. You just pass through this glowing white yellow energy and just it feels good. It feels really good.
Cool.
Zambar.
I will follow suit, but I'll move right here, and I will enter into a defensive posture,
Okay.
like the dude from Game of Thrones.
What's it look like? Is it just that?
I hold the halberd with both hands over my head, but kind of behind my head, and the blade side's kind of lower. It's pretty badass if you can picture it.
Oberyn Martell. Abraham.
Those things haven't made it up through the door yet, right?
No. You
Okay.
hear sounds and it's like, oh damn.
Armor falling over on top of
Nothing's
armor.
happening. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna move. What is this? This is 20. I'm just gonna move to like where the opening is, and still just kind of like eyeball the door.
Okay. It leads, so as you like look out, it leads out into like, there's like a cliff, but you can see the world out there, like outside.
Oh no! Well, I was eyeballing the other door to make sure those things don't come in.
Oh, yeah. You just see the door and you hear that kind of stuff. I want everybody to roll a perception check real quick. I forgot to do this.
Can do.
Chili.
Let me down
Ah.
now.
It's really, really low. Like, Samson, you're right there. I'm going to give you advantage. Yeah,
Well,
you
yeah,
also.
because my shield.
Yeah.
Advantage on perception.
These things start to pulse a little bit more and a little bit brighter. Roy, you're up.
I continue what I'm doing.
Okay, same thing,
Yep.
pretty much. Nelwyn.
I'm going to attempt to take the shard. Oh, I was muted. Sorry. I'm going to attempt to take the shard.
Okay, you just grab it.
Yeah.
As soon as you grab it, pull it up. These things just and power off.
Okie dokie.
Uh,
And then I'll be like, well, that's that, and start moving towards the door.
all right. So, 1 second. Need to check something.
Is the cliff outside like a sheer cliff? Is it just straight drop down?
You'd have to get over there to see, but you do see like, you see the cliff and then like just expanse of like wilderness and stuff.
Gotcha.
Matilda. Stop. Knock it off.
Okay, well,
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Austin, you said on the other side of this wall. Wait, Austin, are you back?
yeah.
Okay. on the other side of this door over here, like what's over here? Like it's just like outside?
Yeah, a cliff, and then you see like a vast expanse of wilderness off in the distance.
Is there any kind of slope to the cliff?
You'd have to get up there to see, but like you don't actually see like it's sloping down. You just see there's the cliff.
I just see like balcony, then broken edge of balcony, then nothingness.
Yeah. Well, then like the view
Then
of outside.
Tops of trees, far away.
So if that's it, I'm gonna move on. Anybody else got any questions or anything?
No.
All right, Zambar, you're up. Oh
All
wait,
right. What?
does that go then? If you so an action goes off, you gotta say it out loud.
What are you talking about?
What?
I was answering a question.
Oh,
I was answering a question.
yeah. No, I wasn't talking about that. I thought nobody said it. All right, Zambar, just go. My bad. I don't know.
Answering a Skype question.
I'll move up a little more closer to the group, and again enter defensive stance, watching the back door that we came through.
Okay. This is top of the round. Abraham, you're up. You guys hear more clanging and.
I'm gonna call out for Nelwyn. Say, Nelwyn, back this way. Gather around, and I'm gonna move him.
You're gonna move where? Okay.
Move over by Roy, and I'm going to. So you can ready an action, but I can't just ready my action for after turn, correct?
No, you need like a trigger. Oh, after somebody's turn?
Right.
You can
Like,
say,
can that be the trigger?
once this person acts, I want to do this. I would let that go.
You know what? I'll just I'm gonna move over by Roy and kind of put my hand like down on his shoulder and reach my other hand out for them. Like I'll tell them I can get us out of here.
Okay. Roy?
My turn?
Yeah.
I mean, once everybody's together, we're banting out, right?
Yep.
Or like, you're doing your action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get us out of here? Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
just gonna-
holding that action. I'm gonna just do it next turn. But yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, then I'm just going to watch this door here, and make sure they are not coming this way with my action ready.
Okay. Samson?
I'm gonna move to Nelwyn, and or I'm gonna move out to the cliff, and actually like look down it.
All right, so that'll be all your movement, so you won't be able to move back in. But yeah, you look down. It is a cliff. It just empties out into like a grassland, and a little bit further off, you see a forest.
Is there any kind of slope to it at all?
No, it's a drop.
Just straight drop. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna motion for Nelwyn to like come to me. Nelwyn,
Okay.
come here.
Now, when you're up.
I'm gonna look at you. Why?
Okay. Well,
Are you muted, Equist?
Oh, yeah, it must be. So I look at Samson and say, "Why? Is there a way out over there?"
yeah, it looks like a far drop with a very sudden stop.
I
Okay.
can get the important thing.
I'm gonna
that
go
we were
look.
sent here for.
Okay.
And do I see a way?
You see a cliff, and then like down a little ways, there's a grassland. Off in the distance, there's
Down a little ways, like could we
Like
jump
down-
off this and survive
No.
or no?
I mean, unless you got feather fall or something. No, this is like a dead. This is like I dead if I jump off here.
I'm just gonna turn and look at you like, Samson, there's no way off of this.
I mean, I can get the thing far from here. If, walking off the side, like I did in the hallway, with the boulders.
Oh, with your sticky thing?
Yeah. Aye. And then we can put it in here. And I'm gonna take the pouch and I'm gonna like open it up and kind of dump it out.
You dump the pouch out.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Nothing comes out.
Nothing comes out.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna overturn it and kind of look into it. Like, I'll put a pebble in there. Like, no,
As you-
20 minutes ago.
When you look into it, you just see like little slivers of. They kind of look like paper.
Kind of look like paper.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to dump it out again.
Nope, doesn't come out.
No. Reach my hand in there because I'm curious of what it says.
You reach in there.
Yeah.
You feel some papery kind of.
Okay.
You pull it out.
Yeah.
All right. Hang on, I gotta see how this works. Hmm. Roll a d22.
D22.
Yeah.
Okay. You leaving? Still weird as Great, 16.
Okay, so
I'm looking at everything that I can possibly have for like any kind of saving throw.
well, you pull out a card,
Okay.
and on the card it shows some steps leading up to a cage door inside a cave with some chains attached to the door, and on the bottom it says Don John. And everybody else, you guys just see Samson disappear.
Oh shit! You drew John. Uh-oh. I know that one.
He disappears, but everything he was wearing just clang falls down to the side right beside Nelwyn.
Oh,
That's different.
Okay.
So, Nelwyn, before you come over here and we can make our escape, grab his stuff.
Well, I'm gonna take the bag and his sticky cloak, and then I'm gonna start to walk back.
Okay.
Like, where did he go?
We kind of fell out of initiative again, so Zambar, you tap in. Nelwyn starts to walk back.
Great, so he's naked somewhere.
Don John, Jesus.
I just thought it was a reference to the website.
No,
I don't know what it is.
there is an actual thing.
Okay. Are we ready to go?
Yes, I'm still holding out one of my shielded hand.
Okay. Let's do that then. And then I go back in the defensive stance, and that's my turn.
Okay. Abraham.
I will hold my action for when Felwyn reaches us and bamf us out of here.
All
That
right.
is the truth.
Same, Roy.
No. I'm going to telekinesis the stone away from my good buddy over here.
Okay. How do you do that? Does your telekinesis just grab it?
No, it's a contested check. Here, I'll roll
Okay.
telekinesis real quick for you so you can read
Oh.
it. He draws my thought. When you
So
cast a
it's a
spell, has action each round.
Spellcasting ability modifier, Roy versus a strength check of the holder.
Hang on, it says object. You can't move an object that weighs up to. You can move an object that weighs up to 1,000 pounds. If the object isn't being worn or carried, you automatically
move it up 30 feet.
automatically.
If the object were to carry, then it's a contested roll against his strength check versus my spellcasting ability.
All right, so yeah, it's your DC or your.
No,
Yeah,
it's a
He
contested
rolls
roll.
and adds his spellcasting modifier.
All right, go ahead and you also roll a strength check.
Yeah.
He rolls a strength check. I roll my that. So it's my spellcasting versus his strength check.
Okay.
And let me just double check the wording on one thing real quick. Before I do this. I'll just look it up because it's easier to do this. I had it in front of me, and I do, but it's hard to read right there. Okay, it's on spell attack roll. Okay, so we're doing this. You ready yet, Quiz?
Okay.
All right. So we're doing.
So, of course, you gotta make a strength check. Just click on the strength word
Yeah.
and where your abilities are.
And I'm actually going
boy.
to use, or I'm not going to use that because, yeah.
All right, so this thing just pops out of your hand, Nelvin, and starts moving towards.
And I can move it up to. Actually, I'll float it into your hand because you're closer. You're within the 30 feet, so I float it into Abraham's hand.
All right,
Grab it.
that's everything, right?
That's the turn.
Yeah.
Nelwyn, this thing just got plopped out of your hands and floated into Abraham's.
Okay. Just kind of look at them like, what's the deal?
Gotta make sure that it's safe. We can still get out of here.
Then why couldn't I just hold it?
We just met you, and we have reasons to keep this safe, and you haven't told us your intentions yet. But we also have giant statues beating down a door.
Oh yeah.
Alright, fine. So I'll move into their range.
Alright, so we all essentially touch each other. Like, we make physical contact, because that's...
Well, Zambar now. He's in a defensive stance, but it is his turn.
I steal back the shard.
Oh,
that'd be
I
a
don't know.
strength check.
For what?
Because
hang on.
I'm physically holding it in my
It's
fist.
physically in his fist. Yeah, like it's.
Eh?
Like,
That's not how thievery works.
Hang on. Let's see if you have that enough movement to do that. What's your movement speed? 25? You would have to use 2 movements to get up there.
I think my movement
Oh,
is
you can dash
35.
as a bonus.
My movement is 35 anyway.
Oh, yeah, so you can get up there and you just try to like quickly swipe it out of his hand.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Webby, you also roll a, we'll say, perception.
okay, I don't... No, that's performance. Hold on. I mean, it's not going to be much better. It's... I don't understand the logistics of trying to snag something out of
it
like,
is-
my
let me-
fist.
I think we need to look it up.
I mean, what? So, what are you?
I
What
think
are
it'd
you
be the
trying
same
to?
as disarming somebody.
Is there a disarming rule?
Yeah.
Because I've never found it. I've looked for it.
So,
I mean, I get what you're saying. Sleight of hand is like,
Like,
Are
if
you
he
a
was
thief?
trying to
You
steal
a
shit
fast
out of your
hand?
pocket, sure, but...
it's so.
well, here. Well, specifically, hold on. Like, I'm trying to read something here, and it says, technically, it can be done in mid-combat. and it would either be a passive perception or a contested check. I would argue this would be a contested check since he has it clenched in his hand.
I know, but would it be sleight of hand versus?
It would be a sleight of hand versus I would say is not perception. I mean, he's holding onto it in his hand. It's not like it would be different if it was like on his waist. Then that would be a passive perception.
Well,
but it is
I'll let
actively.
you,
It's kind of, okay. It's like making a disarm check.
All right, I got it. I'm gonna make the ruling. I'll let you keep the 12, but you can add your strength bonus to it. It does. It still
not
doesn't
gonna
beat him,
matter.
right? Yeah.
It's not gonna
So
matter.
yeah, he takes it.
I mean, obviously you noticed though.
Yeah, you seen it. He literally came up and.
Well,
I'll say because he was like acting kind of like he was, you know. He was acting like he was coming with you, kind of threw you off a little bit.
Say,
okay.
I'll hold on to it. Let's go.
Okay. And the Dragonborn now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get out of my defensive stance. I'm gonna get up and look at both of you, and say that's enough, and forcibly stand between the two of you.
Who, between Abraham and Nelwyn?
Yeah.
We
Like,
all
if
need
I gotta
to
move
look
somebody,
like
I'll move
kids.
somebody.
All right. Well, Nelwyn, do you let him push you back?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I can disengage as a bonus action, so I could have done that
You-
while.
I mean, I'm not shoving you, but I'm not accepting no.
Yeah, your turn would already been over. He would have to push you back.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. I mean, I know him better than I know Abraham, so if he wants to do that.
You did just kind of meet him. too.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know where my actual friend went. He just vanished.
Yeah, Chris, I am sorry
He's
about
naked.
that, but there's nothing I can do. I mean, so Zambar steps in between. Would anything else? You just say that.
Yeah.
All right, Abraham.
Okay, I just want to get us out of here. Is that still the plan? We'll discuss this after we get the hell out of here. I again hold out my hands for people to take them. Like we have to have a physical contact.
Doing the same thing, ready in your.
Yeah,
action.
I'm grabbing a hold of Roy and I'm going to hold my hand out for the Dragonborn.
Yeah.
Roy?
Can I just grab your shoulder?
Yeah, I mean,
That's fine.
I'm not holding your hand. Sorry.
That's perfectly fine. We just
right,
have to have physical contact.
Everybody agree to grab on Nelwyn.
Mhm.
All right, what happens, Webby?
All right, I'm gonna cast Plane Shift.
Okay. Where do you go?
I'm gonna say the Iron City.
All right. So, what does it look like when you teleport? Like when you just, like when you bam.
I like to think that it looks like a whirlpool of all of us mixing together and poof.
All right, high or low?
High, I guess. I don't know what this rules.
Ooh. Ooh.
All right, so you guys, when you appear, the ground beneath you is like a red sand. Let me look this up. And and there are like makeshift, or not makeshift buildings, but like it kind of looks like dark clay. And just all around you, you're gonna see these horned figures that are like a rusty colored, and on some of their shoulders you'll see imps, and flying through the air you'll see the different kinds of creatures. There's also some skeletons walking around, zombies kinda, waddling by, and you just see all kinds of bad fiendy stuff.
I immediately stab the shard with my dagger of venom.
Okay. So you don't even have to roll. You stab it and it just tink.
Well then.
I believe Roy's next.
Yes, Roy, you're up.
All right. I'm going to cast a heightened spelled version of banishment on Donnie.
Oh shit.
Oh, you better hope that works.
Well, I heightened it, so you have to roll with disadvantage. Is the charisma save DC going to be DC? Let me see if I can roll it. I'm here for you, so you can see if you're rolling. Not, I will do it the other way. I do it the other way. So because of that, you're going to be rolling. I will cast it at there. Bam, and go. Did it do its thing? Perfect. You guys read through that. Because it is heightened, he gets disadvantage on that save the first time he rolls it.
Counterspell. Oh, sorry. I said counterspell.
Are you casting counterspell?
Yep.
Roll. Okay, so what level did you cast this at?
It's baseline a 4th level spell.
So you at least casted it 1 up, right? Well, hang on. Johnny, what level are you casting at? My bad, Devin.
3rd.
Okay. So, but he did say he was casting it at a higher level, right? Banishment?
The DC for me is 10 plus the spell's level.
Yeah, so what level did you cast it at?
It's a baseline casted at 14th spell. Question is this.
No, what spell level?
It's a 4th level. I didn't cast it higher. I used my sorcery points to heighten the spell. I didn't cast it at a higher level. But hold on. Can I counterspell a counterspell?
No, you can't take a reaction on your turn. Unless you have a power that lets you do it. Well, you can actually you can.
Yeah, you can. You're allowed 1 reaction per round.
But can you cast 2 spells per turn?
It's a different action. Okay, then if you really want me to do that, then I can make that happen. If you're going to do that.
I'm absolutely counterspelling you. I don't know that you should be able to counterspell a counterspell, but that's a DM call.
Hang on, let me see. Counterspelling a...
I would probably say no if you're the one casting the spell.
Yeah, yeah.
Only
like
because
you're in the middle.
you're in the middle of casting it as being countered.
Okay, then this is the secondary question I have to ask you then. Because let me read this. Where am I looking at?
Where's my DMG? 190. I knew this was going to be a lot of rule stuff. That's a lie. This is not. This is a 4th edition page.
What's the question? Because as I see it currently,
Yeah,
Donnie just has to make the roll to see if it got countered.
For
Yes.
Expedia's sakes, just yeah.
So a D10, you have to roll. What is it? You just
The
have to roll
check is a 14.
Yeah, you just have to roll a D20, I believe. I don't think you add anything to that.
Let me pull it back up. I'll make sure. God damn it, Devin. PC on PC combat, you're about to get smacked.
I think it's
Just
your...
what you think.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna try to smack you. I mean, like.
I don't think
literally
you
smack
add your spellcasting ability modifier for counterspell.
Yeah, you do.
If the casting
Yeah, you make an ability check.
we're using your spellcasting ability.
Okay.
Hold on 1
So,
second though. I
No
have-
proficiency bonus.
So I've got to beat a
Check this.
14.
Yes.
So that's.
So whatever your spellcasting modifier
Let me
is,
discard.
You want me to wait to roll or what?
No, roll. You roll now.
I do not.
Yeah, it's fizzles.
Okay.
Okay, next
He
in
does
line.
that. Next up is Nelwyn.
Uh,
I'm gonna say that you did already use your reaction to stab the.
yeah. I mean, like, are the demons and stuff taking notice of us?
Oh yeah, they seem like they're looking at you like not good, and they're probably about to start moving towards you.
Just us or them too?
Your all's group. You can't really tell.
All right. I'm gonna pull a card from the deck of many things.
Oh shit!
Damn it, what's with you people and having decks of many
Right?
things?
Seriously.
Roll a d21.
Oops.
This is funny. You draw this card, and you see your face on it. It's weird.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and that's all you see. You can actually roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
And I'm
next-
gonna move away.
Okay.
Move back.
Next up is Zambar.
All right. I'm going to cast Hex on Devin.
Okay. You are casting in melee.
Yep.
So do you
That's
just...
fine. I'll do it. It's a bonus action. I don't think it's a ranged attack though. It's just hexing him.
Okay.
I don't know how that works. So.
Actually,
I am casting a spell in melee range, but it's not like a ranged attack on that. You know what I mean? There's no roll.
I do have the mage, so with him being within 5 feet of me, I can use a melee weapon attack against that creature.
Do it.
All right.
So let's just see if this hits first. 21.
That hits.
Okay, so this is going to be the mace, 9 bludgeoning. This because I'm enlarged. And then 2d8 because I hit with a weapon attack. So 6 necrotic damage.
That was only 1d8.
No.
I'm looking at the roll.
Oh, whoops.
There you go.
9 necrotic.
And I will counterspell his hex on me.
Sweet.
Let me add this other d8.
So yeah, the hex fizzles.
Cool. And that's just a bonus action though. So let me know when I can finish. What was that total damage, Webbin? Webbin.
That's
Weapon.
18, 22.
All right. All right, and I am gonna pull out my Gem of Brightness and use the 5 charges. Each creature that can see me within 60 feet makes a DC 15 con save or becomes blinded for 1 minute.
Okay, so Nelwyn, Abraham, Roy, all make.
Holy
Oh
shit.
shit!
I get advantage on con saves.
Oh, of course they both do.
It's not gonna matter. My con modifier is junk.
Awesome, what are you
15?
rolling right now?
You just made it. You just made it.
Oh,
fucking
Jesus
made it.
Christ! Thank you. Okay, good.
So all the devils and fiends around you guys seem to like just stumble and like they don't know where, like they're fucking confused. Except one of them that is staring fucking daggers at Nelwyn, and he's big.
Well, that's my turn. Fuck, of course you fucking roll a 30?
That's
Damn.
crazy.
Don't fuck
I
with the
crit the
sorcerer.
20 for.
All right.
Hey,
so
I
it's
didn't fuck with you. You started this. I'm getting a lick in before we're done. I'm fine.
Abraham's up. Oh shit! I just fucking fell back in my chair.
Hey, guess
So,
what? That's
you get an
opportunity
opportunity attack against me. Yep.
All right, let me roll that. Where is my? There it is.
That'll hit.
All right, so that's a D10. That didn't roll damage. Yeah, it
And
did.
hit halberd. Hit that where it says
It has a
halberd.
10 on it. Oh, okay. 17 slashing, and I will smite you for a first level slot.
Why is this not going down?
So that's, what is that? 2d8.
And you do have a magic weapon.
Of course it does. Why wouldn't he?
Oh yeah, I added the bonus into the roll already, unless there's something else that I forgot about on that.
Your smite. You haven't rolled it. There it is.
Of course, so that's 11 plus 4, so that's 15.
What type of damage?
Radiant.
Okay.
So if you have anything that goes off radiant or...
Yeah, I already added it. I added the 4 is...
I'm just saying, like, for your damage types, because you guys are such high level.
Oh,
so
okay.
that's 11 radiant damage on that.
That would be 15 radiant damage. Wait, where's that plus 3 coming from?
Your weapon.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That doesn't
Yeah,
get
so it's-
added into divine strike.
Yeah, so that 3 is gone.
Why did
so
it add a
that's-
plus
so then
3?
that's-
Oh, that's from
so
my
that's
last
8.
roll. That's from my last roll, my bad. So it's 8 plus 4. Or no, 8 plus 3, sorry. So that's still 11 damage. Because the 3's coming from my radiant damage bonus.
All right. Okay. Is that it?
Oh, your movement gets stopped.
Austin, I sent you a message on Facebook, by the way.
Yeah, you got to tell me that stuff before you do it. That I'm gonna say no to that.
Okay.
Sorry.
No
Well, actually,
problem.
I can be on this side of you technically, before I'm hindered.
Yeah, Austin, how's that work? If I got 10 foot reach, would he be able to make it 10 foot away from me, or does he stop 5 foot?
He stops wherever you hit him.
I guess I would have hit him as soon as he started moving. I mean, I don't know.
Well,
So you could get like take the 5 foot step and then he hits you.
I think he did. Ugh.
All right, are you done, Abraham? Or you
no,
got-
that was just my move, and I
Yeah.
got stopped in place. Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna cast Banishment on Donnie too. I'm gonna cast it at 8th level.
Okay, I'm not even gonna counterspell it. Thanks for telling me ahead of time.
It's
Yeah.
fine. I don't care.
Oh,
So
fuck.
do you still get to roll against it, or it
It's a
just happens?
charisma save, I think.
It's a charisma
Oh.
save.
There
Yeah,
you go, Donnie.
All right. Where's
that's
charisma?
against.
It's
Can you roll straight from charisma? Yeah, you can.
not the abilities, but
It's
the
a save. You have to
right?
click the charisma save on the right over there.
Okay, and I don't think I checked the box. Do paladins get charisma, or is it something else?
Strength and wisdom, I think.
Okay.
I don't have the PHB in front.
I don't
of me.
think they would get wisdom. They don't use wisdom.
Hang
No,
on.
they
Let me
don't.
look.
I don't think it's wisdom. Is it wisdom or is it
It'll tell you on the thing. Hang on.
Sorry.
Gotta choose your
banishment,
class.
wisdom,
I
or
just realized I
charisma?
didn't-
It's a charisma save.
Wisdom and charisma.
That is their casting stat.
Yeah, so charisma. You're proficient in it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. You make it.
Damn.
It's the end of my turn.
I have another question, Austin.
Yeah.
Is that another reaction because he cast a spell in my reach?
You don't have Mage Slayer, do you?
No, but you're casting a ranged spell thing and
That's-
within
It
10.
was against you that I did it on.
Right, but he's saying because you're casting a spell within melee distance of him.
That's yeah. I don't
Well,
know the rule on that.
you don't get more than one reaction per turn, I don't think.
Some
Yeah.
people
Yes.
do.
Yeah, he has
Some
something
people do.
special.
Oh, okay.
So, does that provoke? Is the question. We always have been playing that it does. That casting a spell within melee provokes opportunity attack. Unless anybody has any objections to that, and the
No.
only reason I'm being so
No.
like, yeah. So
Good.
All right, that's a halberd attack.
That'll miss.
Damn. That's a miss.
All right. Next up, Roy.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm looking into something. Give me 1 second.
I don't know if Webby should have got that 5 feet. I think it stops him right then. Like as soon as you go to, I don't know.
No, because you can move around threatened creatures without taking opportunity attacks. It's once you leave the.
You can't with him. You can't with him. So yeah.
I'll go right back there then. That's fine.
All right.
I fucking told him, Austin.
Let me do this. All right, that was 3 last time.
No, do it the right way.
Yeah.
Let me check something out real quick. That's what I'm doing right now.
Donnie was so excited about this build. He like.
And I didn't know it was gonna be used against Outlast. Damn it.
Okay. I'm going to quicken spell my telekinesis. I'm going to levitate our rogue over here who's trying to escape and bring him towards me in the air. So give me another strength save against my charisma, please.
Okay.
Well, you're casting a spell within melee distance of Donnie. So.
No, he's.
I'm between
he's technically on the other side.
I'm on the other side of him.
Me and him
are between each other.
Yeah, that's gonna give him cover, but he can still attack.
What?
Yeah, you'll
What's
have
the
cover.
reach of his weapon? Is his weapon reach or no? If it's not reach,
Yeah, he has a halberd.
Yeah, so you can try to hit Devin.
I can swing at Devin, is that what you said?
Yes.
Oh, that's happening.
24 versus AC.
Shield reaction, it doesn't work.
There you go.
All right.
Remember, make sure you're spinning your spell slots.
I am.
Did he shield? Is that what he said?
I shield. Yeah, I shield it.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Okay, shield on it. Let me do this. That was that. The strength save was that. You actually rolled pretty well. It's my casting stat here. 21. So I'm going to lift him up in the air and bring him back over here and keep him floating there. And since I quicken that spell, that was my bonus action. My regular action, I'm going to look at Donnie's character. I'm going to use my ability, my racial ability. Art of the Word. Bewitching Word. As an action, you can target one humanoid you can see within 30 feet.
Hang on. You said you were casting Levitate on Nelwyn.
As a quickened action, so that makes it a bonus.
Telekinesis on it as a
okay.
quicken action. It's a quicken spell, so it's a bonus action. And then I'm casting using my ability on Donnie.
Well,
As an action, you can target Bewitching Words right here. As an action, you can target one humanoid you can see within 30 feet. If the target can see you, it must make a Wisdom saving throw against 8 plus your proficiency plus your charisma. For you, that is a that would be a 18. 18 Wisdom save.
Okay. And that's to charm me?
Modified or be charmed. The charmed target regards you as a trusted friend to be heeded and protected. Yes.
You can do that in combat? That's pretty strong.
How far can you?
I can move you up to, let me re-reference telekinesis up here to the top for a second.
I think it's 30.
Yeah, 30 feet. So I'll lift you 10 feet off the ground and then move you 20 feet.
Alright, so I'm basically right behind Donnie.
So I'm doing a wisdom save, right?
Wisdom save,
Yeah.
DC 18 wisdom save against my... You just made it. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on 1 second, though.
1 point.
Hold on. Yeah, no, that's fine. I can't do anything about that. You make it.
Alright. Done? Roy?
Mm-hmm.
Nelwyn.
So spinning in the air.
Now, if you want to do the thing that you told me, you can do that. You don't have to say it out loud to everybody.
Okay.
But, yes. Oh, yeah. Just see anything.
Alright.
Do you know how to whisper?
He's restrained, by the way, so depending on what he's doing, he's
Oh.
restrained. In my telekinetic grip, he's restrained.
Alright, well then I'm gonna use...
Let's look up their strain condition.
No, I'll use Shelter of the Faithful. You can use your action to end one spell on yourself or a willing creature that you can touch.
Okay.
So I will end telekinesis.
Is that your action?
Yeah.
Alright. So
Tilly.
you got anything as a bonus you want to do? I'd
Hold
let
on.
that be a
Okay.
bonus.
Then yeah,
Um,
I will do that, and then I will move away again.
So you have to. Hang on, I'm gonna write you real quick. All right. All right. Yeah, you can just make me a D20 roll, real quick, Equist. Just roll a flat D20. It's fine.
No, okay. All right, I'll just roll it in the thing. Okay.
Okay. And then you move back. You said
Yeah.
Zambar.
All right. I'm going to
That's
step
35.
here. And cast darkness on myself.
That's fine with me.
All right, so 15-foot radius sphere around me. Creature with dark vision cannot see through this darkness, and non-magical light cannot illuminate it. And then I'm going to use my breath weapon on both of them.
Okay.
I forget what damage or rolls it does, though. I
I
don't
think
have
they
that.
have to make dex saves.
And that's cold damage.
Or maybe it might be con saves with code.
Was darkness an action?
Yes.
Breath weapon is also an action.
I think
Thought
it's
it was a bonus.
It's not a bonus action in 5e.
Then I don't do my breath weapon. I don't know.
I will double check
I think
right
we
now.
cheated. I think
Yeah.
we cheated in our home game.
I'm pretty sure it is a. I thought it was.
Dragonborn. Breath weapon, you can use your action to exhale
Yeah.
destructive energy.
There you go.
All right, so no breath weapon. But 15 foot around me.
Yeah. All right, done.
Yep.
Abraham. Sorry to everybody that wants us to play Dead by Daylight. I think we're almost done. So.
I'm just gonna hit Donnie. You know what? I'm gonna hit the rogue with a wand of magic missiles.
Can't he see out?
No. You have to have line of sight on the target?
How big's this blindness?
15 foot sphere around me. So it's 30 wide, right?
Yeah, it encompasses you. No, it's 15 feet, so it's like here you are.
So it'll be 15 radius around me.
Yeah.
Right now.
fuck it. I'll move. I don't care.
All right. So which way are you moving? This way?
I have to go 15 feet away from him.
Yeah.
Move over here.
I'll say you can't escape the darkness, and then your movement stops 5 feet away from me, and I get opportunity attack.
You get an opportunity attack when he leaves your
Yeah.
area, but you do not stop. Is that part of it that you stop his move?
If I hit him, he
If
stops.
he hits me, yeah, I'd stop.
So, but he would get to here. He would be able to He would be able to get to
You just
here.
said they stopped 5 foot away, right?
You don't take an opportunity. You're not in that stance. You can only
The bonus action to enter it, right?
right, but you didn't do it.
Oh, you gotta do it every turn. Okay.
Yeah.
I fucked up, Webby. You got lucky.
So you can try to hit him, but it's not going to stop his movement.
Okay. So that's a regular
Well, hang on. Does
reaction then.
your other thing stop his movement?
Polar Master stops it if I hit him.
Yeah. So he'll stop when he tries to leave your threatened area.
And I
So-
still get my halberd attack, correct?
Yeah, you get your halberd attack, but he can stop here. But let's see what happens. Let's see if you hit him first.
Yep.
So yeah, Webby, you're right here. And
So I'm still within his zone of darkness.
yeah.
And not only that, I'll roll my attack or my damage first. But
Wait, can you see him?
yes,
Okay.
I got the thing. I'm not telling them. I'm not revealing anything about my character since we're fighting each other. But I do got a thing.
This is his reaction, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Where is damage? Oh, I just hit halberd, don't I?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm gonna smite before I roll damage. So it's 18 slashing, and I'm gonna do a level 1 smite. So it's 2d8. So that is 14 damage.
Right.
8, 9, 10, 11, maybe 18.
Remember to tell your type damage.
Oh,
I'm
radiant.
aware.
I thought I said it, sorry. 18 was slashing, 14's radiant.
Well, I mean, that changes what I'm going to do.
All right.
I will cast... inflict wounds on myself at level 5.
Okay.
Also, I get to move half my speed when I do reactions. I meant to do it, but I was waiting for him to say it.
3.
Waiting for us to make that determination and forgot to say it.
Okay. Is that that's not your stance, right? That's your fighting stance?
That's fighting style.
All right.
Or no, that's one of my feats. That's one of my feats.
God, so many fucking ones.
So I'll just move right here.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll move there.
Abraham, that's it.
Yeah.
Roy.
Okay. 1 second.
I'm having a hard time seeing the squares. Am I still 10 feet from Webby?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is he standing next to me?
Yes.
Or okay. I'm gonna use
can
bonus
use the-
action and
this-
grow my wings, and I'm gonna fly 30 feet in the air
Okay.
out of his darkness zone.
All right.
And let me check the distance on this. Perfectly enough. I'm going to hit him with a maximize. I'm going to cast a maximize hypnotic pattern on Edquis's character.
Okay.
So at maximize, he gets disadvantage on the save. 30 feet cube within range. The pattern appears for a moment in advantage. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a whiz save throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed, by the spell, the creature is incapacitated at a speed of 0.
All right. So roll a wisdom save with disadvantage, Nolan.
It's a DC 18, by the way.
That's
Oh,
great.
doesn't make it.
Oh, that's
Disadvantage 16.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it.
So I already
he-
had advantage and disadvantage, I didn't realize.
Yeah. So at 16, he doesn't make it. So he is incapacitated with a speed of 0.
Okay.
Alright. Anything else, Roy?
No, I'm 30 feet in the air, and I'm good. So, that was my, let me see, that was action, bonus action to grow wings, move action to fly up, so I'm done.
So you're up, Nelwyn.
To do what?
He's done.
Yeah.
He's incapacitated and can't move, so he's done.
Alright. Zambar. Actually, wait a second. This big thing comes up to Nelwyn, and he's gonna swing down at him. Oh, that is crit 1. So he just boom hits right in front of you. Next up is Abraham.
Did you skip me?
Oh fuck, my bad, Zambar.
I have a rules question. Fuck. Actually, no, I don't. I just read the answer. All right, never mind. I'm going to swing at Webby. Well, first off, bonus action, I'm gonna be in my defensive stance, and then as my first attack, I'm swinging at Webby.
Okay.
Misses.
All right. Second attack.
Hits.
Smite. First level.
Wait, what's your AC?
23.
Hold on. Not 23. That's not gonna work. Can't save it.
So 11 slashing, and I'm gonna roll my smite. So that's another 15.
Why is it every single smite you've done has been 11 fucking damage?
Righteous vengeance. So that's 14 damage, 14 radiant damage, and that's the end of my turn.
Alright.
Okay.
Abraham.
I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna move next to him.
That's an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Hey, Webby, do I hit?
Yep.
I'm gonna smite again. So 9 slashing. And 11 radiant.
Something's fucking broken with your radiant damage. It's gonna be.
You don't even know yet, Webby. I'll tell you after this is over.
All right, so that was your reaction.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call out. Can I say something? Reaction.
Yeah. You can
I'm
just.
gonna say, Roy, you good?
He's gonna leave him. Please say me you're leaving him. That'd be awesome.
I nod.
High word of
You
recall.
can't see him. You can't see Roy nod.
I call out if you can't. If you can't. Like, no one he can't see me. I call out.
High word of recall.
So you gone?
Yep.
He gone. Next up is Roy.
All right, move action.
So much more, but we're already 30 minutes fucking late.
Right, move
Yeah.
action.
So
He can't move. Move action. He can't move. Using my action, grabbing the stone.
Where is it?
Austin.
It's not in his hand.
You know what? He can't resist me, right? Because
Right.
he's incapacitated. I grab him. Now that I
Okay.
grab him, I quicken plane shift. I disappear. I'm
Counterspell.
gone.
you can't
Oh!
use your reaction to hit me.
Boom.
Doesn't cost my reaction.
Counterspell,
Counterspell is a reaction.
It doesn't
Right.
count as a reaction for me to opportunity attack you.
Yeah, you're not up. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Question. Wait, I have a question for you. Which
Hang
way
on,
is he
I need-
facing? Which way is he
actually-
facing? Specifically, which
Hang
way
on,
is he facing?
hang on. I have to read this thing. Hang on.
I like how Austin built your guys' character specifically to go against us.
I didn't build his character, so
No, I built my character specifically to tank for you guys, but you decided to attack me. So you're bad.
what's the feat called?
I'm gonna have to look
The
at all three of them
tunnel one?
separately.
It's
Tunnel, I think, is the one that gives the opportunity attacks. Yes,
What's it called? Tunnel?
tunnel fighter, tunnel fighting style. I'm scrolling through our messages, Austin, to find it to make sure I'm not messed up. I got it.
You can use your reaction to make a melee attack again.
Okay, so that was a reaction.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah.
I literally just read it as soon as you said
Also, you can't. If you're in that stance, I wouldn't let you take your reaction to do counters.
Also, too, depending on which way he's
Really?
facing, he can't see me. Depending on which way he's facing, you have to be seeing the spell to counterspell it.
I
There's
can
no
definitely
facing
see
in
you.
D&D. There's no facing in D&D.
Austin, you
But it
you
doesn't
would
matter.
take away a reaction because of the defensive stance?
Because it says you can use your reaction to do that. Yes.
But it doesn't say you have to.
It doesn't matter anyway. So
I mean, it doesn't, but
he plane shifts. He gone. Where do you plane shift to?
Literally anywhere that I know to be safe. It doesn't.
Well, you know where we would have to. Go.
One, yes. So I would
Material
be gone.
plane?
Yes.
Well, he'd specify which city,
Okay.
because the more specific you are, the better chances you have of actually hitting your destination.
So, Roy and Nelwyn, you guys pop back into the natural plane, and you're standing in front of a huge square down building, and that's where we're going to end tonight.
Oh, right.
So Donnie's character's in the abyss.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have fun with that.
yeah, that's gonna be a blast.
I hope you can plane shift.
Well,
All right,
know
you
what?
guys, let's get into Dead by Daylight.
Yep,
Now who really got the upper hand on this one, Donnie? I brought you guys to the abyss.
I'm going to tell you who got the upper hand on this one, Nelwyn, and we'll get into that later.
That's because no one's going to do the right thing and side with us.
Yeah.
The right thing, y'all smacked me for no reason.
I did not hit you until you hit me, thank you.
No,
Technically, I didn't hit you.
defended the
I
dude that
didn't-
did hit me.
Technically, I didn't hit you. I tried.
I didn't do shit the whole time.
Yeah.
That's because you pulled a card.
You drew a card. That's why I tried
Way
to
to
pick
pick
you back to
Donja.
your home plane. That's all I did. You
Oh
were
yeah,
the one
what
that
did
mission.
what did my card do? Or are you not going to tell me that?
That guy that was hitting you, it says...
Oh, I have a demon that's after me.
Yeah. You drew
Okay.
the rogue card. That's why I thought it was funny, because it was rogue. Sorry to the chat that we went over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to speed this up as fast as possible, but everybody
Right, we were just gonna do
Chris
grab
fucked
and
me
run.
over the first time, and then
What the fuck did I do?
you were
Literally, your character is like, "Oh, it's a dead end." You're like, "Oh, we're gonna go up this way." Like,
yeah.
why?
I was like, well, could have made this so much faster.
I would like okay. Well,